Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time we got the dragon grass, so now we can come back here to Val Castle, which is where I said I would meet you, to heal up the dragon. Now one thing I should note is I've already actually came here, went inside, and done some stuff. That means you actually missed a small cutscene. What happens when you get back normally is you get back, they won't let you in, so Galuf says let's take the shortcut. You guys jump over the edge here, and remember the little flush thing I used to get in and out of the castle over here? If you remember this flush thing, basically you use this to get back in, and that's all it is. There's not really much talking to it. It's just this very small little scene. Okay, as for what I have been doing, I have actually been going in here into the castle. If you remember, I went down here downstairs to the basement second floor, and I fought some enemies down here that were kicking my ass. Well, I spent about an hour down here just fighting them over and over and over and over. Not to level up my character's level, but to actually gain a lot of ability points, because every single one of those things you kill, or every battle, gives you anywhere from 4 to 8 ability points. So I've been raking in the ability points. I'll get more into that in a second. Let's go upstairs and talk to Cryle real quick, because that's what we came back here to do, is to talk to Cryle and give the dragon the grass. Cryle said her head hurt. This way. Oh, wait, there's something wrong with Cryle? What the heck? Okay. Cryle! Grandpa! Hang on, dear. They're calling. They're calling. Who's calling? Your mother sucks cocks. Who's calling? Gil. Who's Gil? Hurry to where Gil is! Sorry, I had to take a breath there for a second. Okay, who's Gil? Good question. 700-year-old sage? What? What? 700 years? Probably know something that would help us defeat Exdeath? Well, then maybe we should go talk to him. We'll just go see Gil. Must use dragon. Anyway, we got dragon grass, so we can go heal the dragon. That's all she's really saying. Yeah, I didn't feel like reading the text today. Where is this Gil? He lives on a small island northeast of the Valley of Dragons, just beyond the continent. So we'll be going northeast, apparently, to an island where this supposed character, who's 700 years old, named Gil, lives. So let's go upstairs and heal the dragon so we can fly out of this bitch. This dragon is going to be basically very similar to the dragon we flew around back in our home world. So Reyna feeds him the dragon grass. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't want to eat that shit because dragon grass... If you remember, that dragon grass came to life and tried to kick our ass. So now the dragon's kind of scared of it. But I guess if Galuf... Oh, I see. Reyna's going to try some just so he'll try it. Okay, well, she's going to eat some herself. What does that do exactly? Does that make her... poison? Can't we just use an antidote on her? That's not very hard. I could just use my white mage antidote spell on her. Kind of a touching little scene here. Reyna really has a soft spot for dragons. It's like she grew up with them and shit. That's a good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. And now she dead. I guess we're never going to use Reyna again. She keeps killing herself just to save dragons and shit. Here, drink this. Drink this. And call me in the morning. See, it was just an antidote. I had plenty of those myself. I didn't need Cryle to give her that. God. Never should have tried eating that grass. Well, the dragon would have never ate it if I didn't show him that it was okay. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. Calm yourself, Ferris. I know you've been reunited with your long-lost sister, but... you gotta calm yourself a bit. What the f... Yeah, now Cryle's all sick and shit, too. Got little girls sick everywhere, man. Get them away from me. I don't... From what I heard, little girls are like the most germiest people in the world. Little girls. Keep them away from yourself. When they're sick, especially. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go talk to Gil now. Thanks for the help. Shut up already. Gosh. Gosh. You rest up now, you hear? Y'all come back now, you hear? Of course. We'll be back. Or his name isn't King Galuf. Yes, let's go see Gil already. Jeez. Talk about an extended cutscene. Yep. Touching moment. Kryle's gonna feel all lonely, but she's gotta rest it up. She's sick and stuff. Alright, so let me go ahead and go over a little bit more of what I've been doing. Like I said, I went down to the basement, and for about an hour I grinded on those soldiers, stone soldiers I think they were called, or something like that. Anyway, so I fought those things for seriously at least an hour. And I've been leveling up a bunch of different jobs so people would have different stuff. Like I told you, I was going to make Butts learn counter as a monk. I did that. I've been working on some other stuff for other jobs for long-term stuff. I mostly did it for long-term. I didn't really do anything for the short-term. Yeah, I don't really want to get into like every little thing I did. I just wanted to point it out that I was doing that. And in the process, I went up one level with all my characters. The reason why I fought those monsters is because they didn't give very much regular experience. So I wasn't worried about like over-leveling. I just used it to get some ability points. So anyway, now we're out of that little mountain range. You can't fly over mountains as a dragon if you remember. And I think this is the island we want to go to. Yeah, because here's the little cave. So let's land here and go inside. But before I go inside, let me show you what my party is right now. I switched my party around a little bit. I left Butts as a ninja. I made Reyna a time mage. Galuf is now my thief, and Ferris is back to being a black mage. Reyna's only going to be a time mage because... Wait a minute, let's see. Butts got counter. Reyna, I want time mage because there's going to be some good time mage spells I'm going to want to use pretty soon. And so I need somebody to start leveling that up. Put white magic on her because that's always helpful. Galuf, I put him as a thief because we're going to need to steal some stuff soon. And Reyna was my thief if you remember, but I actually made her a really high level thief now. She's almost mastered it. That's another thing I got to talk about is mastering jobs, but I'll get to that in a second. And last but not least, Ferris is black mage with summon. I've been using that for a while. Alright, so I should probably mention, I haven't talked about this at all, is what happens when you've actually mastered a job, which means you've gotten as much ability points as you can get for that particular job. And when that happens, well, here's where Sage Gil lives, but hold on, there's going to be a cutscene here. Let's go in! Hold! Uh-oh, Ferris's instincts. Earthquake! Run away! Look at the eyes just bug out of their heads. The island. Better get back to the dragon! Otherwise the dragon's gonna drown because he doesn't have wings. Nah, but we're gonna drown. We need to get on the dragon before he flies away without us. So yeah, before I get back into what I was talking about, the mastering job thing, I have to mention one thing. Last time, I don't know if it's last time I played this game, but last time I played this game that I can remember that I didn't beat the game. Wait, hold on.
This is what happens to those who defy me.
Had to get my X-Death voice on. It was necessary. I never get to do that. You don't get to do that voice a whole lot until like later in the game. So we survived. Hooray, the dragon kept us alive. La la la. But well, as I was saying, the last time I played this game that I can remember that I didn't beat the game, this was the point in the game where I actually stopped. When the island sank, I didn't know where the hell I was supposed to go next, and I didn't feel like just going to every single place. And so I just stopped playing, and then I never came back to this game until like way later and actually played it on the Game Boy Advance emulator and beat it and started from the beginning and all that. So just so you know, this is like one of the furthest points I've ever gotten to besides the one time I actually beat the game from beginning to the end. I think I've only actually beaten the game from beginning to end one time. I've gone to the end twice, I believe, because I remember another time having all the legendary weapons, but I didn't beat the game. But now I'm giving a little bit away about legendary weapons, so I'm going to stop talking about that. Where are we supposed to go? Now I'm not remembering. I think we're supposed to go west, maybe? I know we're supposed to go to some castle. Well, I don't know if we're supposed to go to a castle, but I'm going to go to a castle. And I think this is it. Yep, Surrogate Castle. Who are you? I'm this guy. Anyways, let's go back to what I was talking about, the mastering the job thing. Oh god, more cutscenes, hold on. Who are you? You just asked me that. King Galuf! What were you imbeciles thinking? This is the King of Val. Duh! King Ziza is leading the Surrogate fleet to the Exodus Castle. Good. Ziza? He be one of the Dawn Warriors. Yes, he is. Ziza's the one we haven't talked to yet. An old war buddy of my father's. This way, please. This way, please. Take anything in the castle that you need. Thank you. Okay, so apparently Ziza's not here, is what that guy's trying to tell me. And he's not. They said Ziza's off attacking Exdeath's castle, which is actually pretty badass. I'm gonna have to go help him out with that. And that's exactly what we are supposed to do right now, is actually go and help out Ziza's attack on the castle, Exdeath's castle. But we came here so we could do a little bit of exploring. Oh, we got the Song of Speed. How nice. Cool. Just for reading a book, we learned a song. Who says reading books never taught you anything? I know I say that all the time. But anyways, so as I was gonna say way back like 10 minutes ago now, I was gonna talk about mastering jobs. When you master a job, which means you get all the ability points for that job that you could possibly get, and it'll actually say that job is mastered. It'll have the word master on that job when you go to it. Remember how we started the game as the job class Bear, which is just what we look like normally without any job on us? Well, when you master a job, all the abilities for that job can be used by the job class Bear. The only reason you don't want to use Bear all the time before you start mastering a bunch of jobs is because you don't get any ability points at all when you're in the Bear class. So the only reason you use Bear class is once you've mastered a bunch of jobs. Like, that's seriously the only reason. Ooh. Let's buy one of these for whenever we want to be a samurai again. And we'll buy a spear just in case we want to be a lancer. And I don't care about the poison axe. Don't care. So anyways, the biggest thing I've been trying to do is work on stuff that I'm going to be mastering, like, for the long term. Like, oh, let's see, do I need any of this armor? Hold on. Oh, no, we don't need any of this. But I've been working on stuff I'm going to master. So, jobs you really want to master. You really want to master the jobs Thief and Red Mage with, maybe not everybody, but at least, or not Thief, sorry. Not Thief. Take that back. Ranger and Red Mage. Take that back. Now, the reason you want to master Ranger is because you learn this move called X Attack, which actually allows you to attack 4 times in a row with one character. Like, you click X Attack and he attacks 4 times. Now, the attack might be slightly weaker than his normal attack, but you attack 4 times. And if the enemy is weak to your weapon, like an element or something, oh, that's 4 times awesome damage, you know what I'm saying? So you can imagine why you would want to master the job Ranger. And as for mastering the job Red Mage, even though Red Mage is kind of useless in the long term as a job itself, you actually learn the ability X Magic. Now, this one doesn't let you do 4 magic spells, because that would be insane. That'd be the most ridiculous move ever, and that's the only thing I would be working on if that was what it was. But actually, it lets you cast 2 spells in a row, so that it's still useful, don't get me wrong, it's just not as strong as, or, I don't know, it doesn't sound as useful as X Attack, where you can attack 4 times. Point is, I was working on those jobs, Red Mage and Ranger, for a couple of my characters, so in the long term I won't have to do as much grinding or anything. And that's pretty much all I was really doing. I know where I've seen a book like this somewhere. Me too. It's a red book. Now, I know we're supposed to do some stuff and something with some books here. I don't really remember what we're supposed to do, though. We have to read all the books? Okay, receive the forbidden book. Do we have to put them back on the shelves? Yeah, we are. We're supposed to put the books back on the shelves. Oh, wait, what did I just pick up? I picked up something. Shit. I picked up the forbidden book. Top shelf in the middle, I think. Something like that. So I think it goes like right here. Yeah, okay. This one goes here. Duh. D through F. Now this one is Register of Monsters, which probably goes in the R section. No. Which one was R? This one? No. Then it was this one, huh? Yeah, okay. That one goes there, and then there's another book here. Weird Ronka, which probably goes in the W section, which is probably right here. Nope, next one. Okay, that one goes here. Okay, so I think if you... Yeah, okay, she goes back to her room. And I think that... Oh, yeah, she opens a nice little passageway for you. And I think this is going to lead us to some items, maybe? Maybe? Is this another book? The Book of the Mage. Lance for the Mage. This is the secret of my strength. Good for you. Thanks for your help. Somewhere in this castle is an odd magic that lets you levitate. Oh, that's right. Now I remember why we were doing this. Because we're going to get a new magic. Oh, we're going to get some items too. But we're going to get some new magic here in a second. I just don't know. I thought it was in a treasure chest. Isn't it in a treasure chest? Is there a secret passage here that I'm not seeing? Wait, did I come from this way? No. There's a secret passage around here somewhere. I know this. I know this to be true. Or if maybe it's not a secret passage, but it's a... There we go. There it is. Magic spell float. That's going to help us a lot when we start fighting some hard monsters that do earth spells. We'll be able to float over it and not get hurt. Just like back in Final Fantasy IV, which I used that a lot. Especially in some of the dungeons where the ground was poisoned. Use float so you don't get hurt. I don't think there's any dungeons like that in this game, but it's still useful in battles where you fight monsters who use a lot of earth magic, earthquake and whatnot. Rump shaker, earthquake, ability. Oh god, are we done in this place? I think we're done here in Surrogate Castle. Surrogate Castle, you know, place where people come to get their artificial inseminations or something like that. Isn't that what surrogates are for? You know, a surrogate mother. Or it can be a place like this surrogate, the town. Surrogate town, what was I saying? Oh, or you can talk about surrogates like the Surrogate the movie is what I was trying to say. Alright, so Exdeath's Castle is actually down there, right? It's on that southern east continent. I think that's where we're gonna head to next, right? Yeah. I think that is where we're heading next. So I'll go ahead and show you where that is and show you what's going down. Now what we're doing is we're heading back over to where that bridge was. If you remember the bridge that we were on and we were fighting on earlier, we got blown away. Here's the big bridge. This is what's known as the big bridge. And this is Exdeath's Castle. And there should be... Oh, there it is. Here is Ziz's fleet, which is his fleet of ships that is on the rampage on its way to attacking Exdeath's Castle. And so we're supposed to come over and help him out. And then we're supposed to land here on the mothership. But we'll do that next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy V, where we will start the infiltration and infestation of Exdeath's Castle. So, I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy V. I know I said that already. Alright, shut up. Peace.